Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Amber Kohler. Thank you for giving my video a chance and seeing what I have to offer. If you are subscribed, thank you very much. It means a lot to me. And if you are new, consider subscribing. I have been trying to work on this channel for like 5 years off and on, but I wasn't really super consistent at first. And I really like doing it. It's like a hobby. It gives me something to look forward to. It holds me accountable for cleaning. And also it lets me use my creative side that I've always had, because a lot of my channel is cleaning, organizing, and I actually have a degree in interior design, which I do not use, so I consider this kind of using my interior design degree, because I like to move stuff around, I like to decorate my house, I like to organize and make our home functional for my husband and I. So yeah, I do cleaning, organizing, sometimes Dollar Tree like hauls or anything Dollar Tree related, because I just love Dollar Tree. And my pets, anything with my life, pretty much. If you were to ask what my niche is, or niche, whatever, it's just me. It's just mostly cleaning, motivation, but whatever I want to post or feel like posting, that's pretty much what ends up being posted. Sometimes vacations with my husband. Hi, beautiful. Oh my goodness. This is Rosie. She's a sweetheart, huh? She is a mommy's girl. But yeah, that's the other thing, is we have 8 pets. We did have 9. One passed away a couple years ago, our one guinea pig. But we have 5 guinea pigs, 2 cats, and a dog, and apparently a partridge in a pear tree. All of our pets except for one are rescued or rehome pets. So a lot of the times friends will reach out to me or tag me and post on Facebook that someone in the area is rehoming. It's usually a lot of guinea pigs, unfortunately, because they're not really seen as like forever pets. Sometimes people just get them for their kids, and then they find out that their kids are allergic, and so 4 of the 5 of our guinea pigs that are alive are rehome situations. 2 came together, and the other 2 came from 2 different separate homes. And I just have a really big heart for pets, especially guinea pigs, because they are misunderstood. Our oldest guinea pig is almost 7 years old, and I don't think people realize that they can live up to, I think on average, 8 years if you really take care of them. That's actually the guinea pig grown. And so, yeah, that's just a little about me. So our dog is from the SPCA, and she was a litter of 11 puppies. She was the second from the runt. Very smart. Too smart. Also very dumb at the same time. She's not here right now. She's out in her pen playing outside in the yard. And then we just recently took in 2 cats, Scarlet and Rosie. I don't know where Scarlet is. She's a little bit of a escape artist. She's sneaky. Gotta watch her. But Rosie is mommy's girl. And yeah, so those are the 2 newest additions of our family. I just really have a special place in my heart for people that don't have the place for pets, because not for the people, for the pets. And it's nothing against the people. I understand circumstances change, life changes, things happen, but my biggest fear is that people are just going to dump them somewhere on the side of the road, or euthanize them. And honestly, I've been wanting a cat for a while, because Lucy was kind of Anthony's pet that he really wanted. He really wanted a dog, and I love guinea pigs. All the guinea pigs I convinced him to get, but I've always wanted a cat, and we got 2. So anyways, is where I'm going with this is that's a little about me. 8 pets, a husband, practically running a zoo, and I do a lot of cleaning because there is never nothing to clean in this house. So let's get into it 5 minutes later. This video, I'm gonna try to start like another series. I just did a In Case I Die cleaning series, which is like a kind of like a Swedish death cleaning, but for going on a trip. My husband and I recently took a week-long trip to Florida because his family's down there. He is from Florida, and we're up north, and so I always try to clean the house like top to bottom. Because you never know. I hate planes. I always think, oh, something's going to happen to us. And that way, I know it's worst case scenario. But if something happens, family can come in and everything's clean. And also, it makes for a really clean house when you come back. Because then you can just leave your suitcase in the corner for like 12 months. And not unpack it. But then you can relax in a very clean home. So that was my thinking for that. So if you like that kind of thing, go check that out. It's just cleaning each room one by one, deep cleaning. So for this series, I'm thinking that I'm going to go through each room in our house, which we have 8 rooms and a landing, which is like what I'm standing in, and our stairs. And then all of our bedrooms go out from here. I call it a landing. I don't really know what this little area is. But I'm gonna go, I guess if you count that, it's 9 rooms in total. So I'm gonna go through each room one by one. Each room's gonna be a different video, and I'm gonna do a declutter. I would say major declutter, but I declutter at least a few times a year, or if really just anything that I find a shirt that doesn't fit or something I don't like anymore, I just put it in like a basket. So I'm kind of always decluttering, but it's getting to the point where we need like some new systems, and I feel like we have too many pieces of little furniture, which I'll explain as I go. But so pretty much what I'm going to do is declutter, clean, and just try to make our home feel less. It's I wouldn't say it's cluttered in a bad way, because everything we have, most everything we have, we use or we're going to use. And I'm not saying like, oh, we might use it. No, like we have plans to use it, or we know we're going to use it. We might not use it as often, but we know we're going to because we have before, kind of thing. Like we don't use it as often, but we know we're going to need it again. And so I'm probably going to do like a real time video where I just go through everything with you guys and tell you like, yeah, I might keep this, might not. And I think kind of is what I'm going to base my choices on, and there's multiple ways you can do this, but this is what I would personally ask myself, and it's gonna be, 1, do I use it, like, at all, because that's like the biggest thing. Do I use it, or is it important in some way, where I absolutely have to keep it, like there's no choice, like I'm not even gonna really think twice about it, and then from there, if it's not something that I think is super important, I think I'm going to ask myself, okay, well, is it important to me? Like a piece of memorabilia, or, something that I don't use, but I cherish, like an old journal. And like I said, everybody's different. Something like that, people might just have no mercy, so to speak, and just throw it right out. But I'm a very sentimental person, so a lot of things I still have, and they're on display. And that, and same with Anthony. He has a couple things that like people have passed away and given him, and those things, unless you are ready to part with them, I don't think you should ever have to question giving those up. Oh, here's Scarlett. Hi, Scarlett. Yeah. She's very vocal, definitely lets you know when she likes or doesn't like something. Anyways, and the other thing that I would ask myself is, okay, if I don't really use it a lot, it's not really sentimental, then why do I have it? Like, do I plan on using it? Is it because I am scared to let go of that part of me from when I bought it? You know, is this something I could definitely see myself using in the future? Or is it just kind of, I have it because I liked it at one point and I'm never going to use it? Like maybe a piece of decor or something is kind of what I'm thinking. Like, okay, it really has no function. It's not really super important. Maybe I just saw it was on clearance. I thought, oh, that's cute. I think those are kind of the questions I'm going to ask myself, and definitely not going to force myself to get rid of anything, because like I said, I am actually pretty good about decluttering stuff, kind of all throughout the year, here and there, and we donate most of our stuff. Sometimes we'll have a yard sale, but with our schedules these days, it's like I work Saturdays, so it's really hard to have a yard sale. And excuse me, we have donated a lot throughout the years. It just feels good. It just feels right. You know, there's some things that I wouldn't like charge people for, that I'm like, no, it's not really worth anything. And we're not really hurting for, you know, money for, you know, like a buck or whatever. So this is very long. But yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking, is just go through each room. And as I'm going, I'm going to dust stuff off, vacuum, of course. We get a lot of like cobwebs and little spiders because we live in a very like rural, country, very wooded area, like, lots of trees and stuff. So we get a lot of like random little critters in here. There's a cat on the bed. So I'm trying to think of what room I'm going to start in. I think I'm going to start in the piggy room because we did have 2 CNC cages and a hutch, and we recently just got rid of the hutch because it was kind of rotting. I don't know, and I was really worried about just, I don't know. We had 2 guinea pigs in it, like a top and bottom. So we put those 2 with another guinea pig, and they have a big CNC cage and an upstairs, and then we have 2 other ones that are together in their own, and they are our geriatric guinea pigs. One is like 5 or 6, the other one's about almost 7. I don't know, maybe 6.5. I'm sorry, I'm watching this. Girl, what are you doing? Girl. Rosie, what are you doing? Oh, brother. Also, please don't judge our bedroom. It's literally our dumping ground for everything. And my dog likes to chew up every single toy we give her. So that's what all those little pieces of stuff are on the floor. I'll get to that eventually. So, let me show you what we're working with. Of course, we have this for those guys and the dog. This is really nice if you have animals that you don't want in a certain room. We have another one downstairs too for my plants. So here, oh my god, okay, Bingo just went up the ramp, but I swear I thought he was climbing up the CNC cage. And I know that they don't do that, but that's what it looked like. Okay, these are our geriatric guinea pigs. We have to change this pee pad out every day because they're very messy. This is our oldest piggy, Sylvester, and he, ow! Pretty sure he has some kidney problems and some, cataracts, which I guess go hand in hand, because he just kind of pees and walks. He has no control of his bladder, so he literally will stand here and drink and just pee it out. So that's why we have to have the pee pad, huh? And they have another like reusable pee pad, and then their fleece liner. So we're trying. And then that is Chip Sylvester, huh? You're just looking for a pee flake. And Chip is also very old. He's the next oldest. Kind of just sits here all day, huh? And I check their ears to see how they feel temperature wise. How you feel? Okay. Anyways, this is the big one, and this is Sully, Bingo, and Pip is in here. And then they have their upstairs. I just recently cleaned this and scrubbed the walls down. So, these are their travel cages if they go to the vet or if we have to evacuate for some reason. We have a purifier in here. There's like a fruit fly thing. Sometimes they'll get flies in here because of the hay. And then the AC. And I just recently got this. It has like all of their treats and extra supplies and bedding in here. I thought it was cute. And then I thought if we have kids one day, we can transition nicely. And this is also kind of like my art stuff that I have in here. Yeah, I see you. I just recently got this shelf and downsized and got rid of, I think, 3 different little, things. And that's what I'm talking about, is we have so many like little storage things that all do the same thing. And I just want to downsize, and if I can get like one shelf, you know what I mean? So this is where the hutch was, and we got rid of it. And I'm thinking, I don't know, I kind of like the open space, to be honest. At one point, this desk was in there. And when we got Bingo and Sully, we put it out here. I don't mind it out here, but it has to be kind of away from the wall, because there's outlets and stuff back there and stuff plugged in. And there's a lot of things that sit up against the wall, and I just always, like, they're wobbly. I feel like they're gonna fall. So I don't really care for it out here. But at the same time, it opened up so much space in here. I could probably put, this is like their hamper for dirty stuff, garbage can. Like, I could probably put some of this over here and just, like, I kind of like it. So I don't know. We'll have to figure that out. But I think this is kind of where I'm going to be starting. So, yeah. Let me go get my tripod. And, see you in a minute. Alright. Here we are. Okay. So, I have a bowl full of warm water, a magic eraser, and a little bit of cleaning vinegar for like the walls. I see a spot on the wall. And then I have this Home Bright Brazilian Soul All-Purpose Cleaner for my shelf. This is just from Dollar Tree. And a brand new microfiber cloth. So, there's not a ton of lighting in this room. We just have the one light, so hopefully that's okay. But this Anthony got for me when we were in college, when we were first dating, because I had an obsession with llamas. So this I will never get rid of, and I hope one day if we have a daughter, I might give it to her, or whatever. So trying to think of like where I can put stuff. We don't really have. So that's a key. This I just bought, and hold on. Should probably get my rag ready. So, alright, this I just bought. It's from Hobby Lobby. It's a scrapbook, and I have everything for it. I just need to do it. So, keep that up. And then this, I will forever love this thing. It is a little tiny claw machine. And when Temu was like first a thing, and you could win free stuff, I crap you not, because I'm trying not to swear on YouTube, I won this for free. I couldn't believe it. I think it was one of the first things I won for free. I thought it was a scam. I'm like, this is not going to show up. But it did. Here it is. I thought it was so cute because it's a little corgi, and it actually works, and it comes with coins and everything. I have the coins somewhere else. And like the back opens up so that you can, like, it's incredible. Like, this is probably this would probably be like a pretty penny. But I am gonna wipe some of it down with this magic eraser, because at one point we had a lot of flies in this room, and you just get like that fly spit everywhere, which are like the little dots. And we finally got rid of all the flies, and I did clean a majority of it off, but I'm human and I missed some. But yeah, I just love this. I will never get rid of this. I hope one day our kids will be as like nerdy and geeky as us and think that is just the coolest thing ever. So that's it for the top shelf. And the thing is I just recently went through all of this stuff because you know, like when I got the shelf, I had to downsize, so I got rid of a ton of stuff as it is. But nonetheless, right. I'm sure I saw a spider over there, So since I don't think I'm gonna get rid of any of this, I'm just gonna like hyperlapse me cleaning it. And if I get rid of anything towards the end, I'll slow it down and I'll show you. So, be right back. Alright, I got all of this cleaned and dusted, and I also worked on this off video, but Anthony had called me and I wanted to call him back, so I was talking to him and cleaning. But something I want to show you guys that I'm talking about is like all these little dots. I think they're from flies. I think it's like fly spit or something. And so I want to wipe that. This magic eraser, any brand, this is just from Dollar Tree. Are we surprised? Is just incredible for stuff like this. Like, and it doesn't really take a lot of elbow grease. I'm literally just like wiping it. Like, I'm not wiping hard. And yeah, I mean, look at the difference. I mean, I got a couple in the crevices, but yeah, I mean, this method is just incredible if you've had flies recently or anything. I'm fairly certain that's what it is. And for some reason it's not really... Ow! I just sat on something. It's not really down here. It was just up high for some reason. So, and if some on the... Yeah. But look at the difference. And that was all it took. Was just a magic eraser, some water with a little bit of cleaning vinegar. Because the cleaning vinegar is safe for guinea pigs. So I use that, and your magic eraser will fall apart eventually. I've been using this for 2 days straight now, so, because yesterday I cleaned their cage and we got the hutch out of here, and I was wiping stuff down. So that's kind of what also prompted this video. Oh, there's a spider. Was getting the hutch out of here, and I was like, okay, I gotta do something about some of this stuff here. We also found out, like, we have a ton of moisture in our house. So Anthony bought a dehumidifier, and we just literally, we empty it like 3 times a day. Like, it's bad. But anyways, I also wiped down the door while I was talking to Anthony. So yeah. Now the next thing is this. And to be honest, I probably won't get rid of much in here. This is for the guinea pigs. So this is treats. I don't really know actually what. I know this has like a smell good spray that is safe for them, like a room spray. And oh, that's just extra CNC cage stuff. And then this is like random toys and bits and bobs that they probably don't even really play with, but it is what it is. And that's why they're on the bottom. So just put those back. And then, so this is actually for like our kids. So it came with a thing. It's like a wardrobe to hang stuff. But I keep this one open because sometimes their fleece liners don't all fit in that little space. So we pile them up in here, and so we need like the double cube. This is extra fleece. I want to make more fleece liners. The ones they have now I bought, but it's actually not that hard to make them yourself. This stuff is extra. Like, I got some old pillowcases. This is a wrap, so you can hold them. This was a house at one point, but Pip was so fat that he broke it. Well, he didn't break it. He just, like, broke it down, I guess. I probably won't get rid of any of that. I like all this stuff. That's, like, extra blankets and stuff. If anything, I'll probably... Oh, this is another little hut. I'll probably get rid of this thing. It was like an extra playpen, but I have like a different one that I use for them, and I'm probably gonna vacuum that out because there's some like dead flies and stuff in there. This is cleaning stuff. I can't get rid of that. This I probably won't get rid of any of this. This is a heating pad in case they get too cold in the winter, and it like goes under their fleece liner. So, some toys. This is like their travel bag. If we ever have to take them anywhere, we just put their stuff in it. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. I'm just gonna vacuum that out. This is some of their dirty laundry. And yesterday I went through and cleaned all of like, from like here to here, like scrub the wall, vacuum, did like the baseboards. So I guess I'll just put you guys on like a hyperlapse and just do some quick like vacuuming and dusting in places that I couldn't get before. Alright, I got some random like little spiders in the corner and crevices. But yeah, I think for now I'm just gonna get rid of this. So I got one item. Just put it out here. And this is garbage. This is actually supposed to be tucked in a little more. It's the light for this. We had to plug it in down there, back there, because there's not a lot of, if any. I actually think there's one outlet in the like landing hallway area. But yeah. Other than that, I know I'm not gonna get rid of any of their stuff in there. That's dirty. Yeah. So that could actually probably condense this to one. This is dirty fleece liners and they stink, so that's why they're wrapped. We usually go to a laundromat, so I have to wait to do that. And we have an empty basket. Well, kind of a little crusty inside, but empty basket. And then, yeah, there's the garbage can. We use this for in here for the hay because we don't want to ruin our vacuum sweeping up like the really big chunks of hay. Like I said, this is for travel, and that's their playpen, some of their little play hideys. And then over here are their dustpans, some dusters that I only use in here. This could actually probably go in the bin. And then these are clean stuff. Like food bowls and stuff like that. So I'll probably, this is like cleaning stuff, I'll probably just throw that in there. And then, oh, this can probably, quite honestly, just go in the garbage. Oh, I'm so sorry, piggies. Look at how cute they are. Here's over here. Bro, he takes up the whole thing. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to swear. He takes up the whole thing. Excuse me. Okay. We gotta get them more hay, but it doesn't look like a lot, but that'd probably get them through another week. And then their water jug. I'll probably sweep up this hay, vacuum, and call it good in here, and I'll show you guys the end result. Alright, here's the final result. Our aesthetic fly catcher, which luckily has nothing on it, so we might have fully cured that situation. But I just love it so much more in here. It's so open. Got their food, water, hay. And I think I'm just gonna leave my desk out there because it just feels so open in here. And then if I need anything, I can just come in and get off the get it off the shelf. But I just love it so much. It's so open, and it's not a very big room to begin with. But yeah. So I'm really happy with it. So thank you for watching. I know that was kind of get some light. I know that was kind of a longer video. I talked a lot. I just want to give you guys like a intro into what I was thinking. The rest of the videos I won't talk that much. I'll just get going and pretty much tell you like what I plan on doing for that room. Other than that, yeah. So thank you so much for watching, and stay tuned for the other parts, the 8 other parts, because I have 9 rooms in this house. So bye guys.